It's Butterfly Poet, and today was supposed to be my baseline appointment. So this is Monday, November, what's today, the 19th. Halfway through the month. I'm feeling okay since my retrieval, and there's a couple of things that's going on. I might want to jot them down in front of me so I don't forget. So today I did not have my baseline appointment. I canceled it / postponed it because a few days ago I got an email. I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday I got the email. And it was from the financial counselor or financial consultant at VIOS, my fertility institute. So typically you get emails when something's in your portal, they're updating you, letting you know what's going on. So I knew the email wasn't a surprise to me because I recently had an egg embryo to go into cryopreservation. So going back a little bit, in order for you to start a new set of stems when you go in for your round, they have an office requirement that a policy that you have a zero balance at the beginning of stemming. So before you can start injecting and start your round for retrieval, your office balance has to be zero. That's just a policy of theirs. It's never been a problem for me. So what the email said that they were about to charge my card on file for $700 for the embryo that was retrieved, egg that was retrieved, and the embryo that was fertilized last week. I was unaware of this. I could also say I was unclear. So in IVF, this happens. There are fees and there are unexpected occurrences and things that you need to do, things that you need to buy, things that you need to pay for, something that the insurance doesn't cover. The reason why I say I was not completely clear or I was unaware, the initial fee and setup for cryopreservation is $1,200, and I believe I remember reading that covered me for the year, and then something would start all over. I was not aware that the $1,200 did not include another embryo being added. So at this point, I'm like, okay, does that mean every time I retrieve and put in an embryo, is it $700 per embryo, or is it $700 per deposit? I'm unclear. So I wrote back and I says, hey, I wasn't aware. I was rather unclear about this. Can you, clarify, explain what my responsibilities are? So at this point, I'm supposed to be ordering my donor sperm. Essentially, that's $700. I like to order the donor sperm right when I'm starting stems, because by the time it's for the retrieval to be done, that sperm needs to be in the office, so that at the lab, so they can fertilize my eggs and make the embryos. So before I click the button, I'm like, okay, stop, hold, freeze. Before I start spending this money, let me just slow down, backtrack. Sure enough, she writes me back. She says, okay, no problem. I'm going to connect so-and-so to this email so that you can, get all the information that you need. I have not followed up on that email since Friday. And today I was like, okay, you know what? I called. I said, I want to postpone the appointment because I don't want to start stems and I have a balance. My balance is $700, correct? She says, okay, no problem. I'll cancel the appointment. Hold on just a second. Let me verify your balance. Okay. So she says, yeah, She says, well, yeah, your balance is, she said, I think I saw 100. I said, oh. I'm like, okay. She says, hold on one second. She says, yeah, there was a credit on your account. So your balance is only $181.82. Word? Well, alrighty then. Okay. Listen here. I don't know what the hell that credit was. But $181.82 is a whole heap better than $700. So I also double booked. I had an appointment on Wednesday. So I don't know if my RE is going to be in, but I could still go in and have a baseline appointment. So maybe between now and Wednesday, I'll be able to cover that balance and start my stems. If not, I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to push it. You know, this is not the type of process that I can just shove my way into. You know, sometimes if you got a yellow light, slow down. If you got a green light, punch it. If there's a red light, it's devastating. And if you've been watching me, I have hit a couple of red lights, and that major red light was when they told me to stop stemming. My body was not responding. We don't want no more red lights, okay? Yeah. So I am very appreciative that anytime favor comes across my way, especially in that fashion. I also had a long stretch of high. I was really feeling okay. I was feeling good. I've been ahead of my emotions. I've been in control of my mental. My spiritual balance has been good. And not in a pessimistic way. I have to prepare for when that high slows down and there's a low. So with a high, it was just easy going. I was just okay. I had that fall a week or so ago that, you know, was shaky, and I had a out-of-town visit from my baby cousin. That was awesome. And just a few things that just kept me leveled, because I try to make sure that I find some balance. And I'll put it like this: I've been feeling very balanced for the past week or so. And over the weekend, I had a decent weekend, but I got hit with a couple of triggers. And while I don't want to continue to live it or relive it, it's still sitting there. You know, it's just sitting there. And added with, I hear my pot. Added with, you know, everything that's been going on, I was reminded basically that I'm at a point in my life, meaning lifestyle and journey, and what I'm doing right now, it is completely a lifestyle that I cannot afford to take on anything, anyone that is not adding. And I don't like saying that because it sounds selfish and it sounds self-serving, but it's the truth. And my pot is whistling, so let's go handle that. So I'm just at a point that every time I learn something and I figure something out, I try to roll with it. I really try to make sure that I heed to whatever the signs are, and I pay attention to my triggers and pay attention to my spirit and my body. And my body has been telling me, okay, you moving too fast, you're doing too much, take it down 1,000. So I've done that. Whether it's making my way to the bus or the train, slow down, walk a little slower. You don't need to be, you know, running, because you're not chasing a bus, you're not chasing a train. If you miss it, you miss it. It's just the city lifestyle. You know, you move, you grooving. You know, you're not taking your time. It's not a stroll. But apparently, I've just been doing too much. The change of weather could be a part of it. You know, winter hits, and you know you're in temperatures of 25 and 35 degrees. You know, that can be rather a quick switch on the body. So I'm trying to pay attention to that. I'm trying to watch what I'm eating. It's not going the best. I'm tired. I'm weary. I'm not stopping, but I'm just without being redundant. I'm tired. And this is just what it is. And I'm trying not to be redundant because I want to remain positive, but I feel fat. I feel bloated because I am bloated. Physical self-care has taken to the back burner. I haven't tweezed my brows in I don't know how many days. I'm just, I'm tired. And I don't have I want to say this. I want to make sure I say this right. I don't have a caregiver. I don't have anyone that is physically depositing. I don't have any tangible I don't have the word. The only tangible connection or love deposits or affectionate deposits I have is just from Sheba, my dog. And that's been everything for me for the past several weeks. I've always loved and appreciated and adored her, but lately it's just like really, I'm letting her be on my bed more so than ever. My friend definition has changed repeatedly every time I have a poor friendship experience. With respect to reasons and seasons and all those other stupid ass colloquialisms and anecdotes and sayings and phrases, sometimes people are just on bullshit, you know? And it's not always about, oh, the reason and the season has come up and it's over and it's fine. Okay, fine. Yeah, yada, yada. But some people are just flat up on some bullshit. Some people are just selfish. Some people just don't know how to just be cool. I mean, you ain't got to be my bestie. You ain't got to be all up in my, you know, my world and just saturating and just pouring. You ain't got to do all of that. But when you do come across, when you do, you know, fly across my zone or come into my aura, I mean, damn, you know, damn. So I just am trying to deal with it. And right now I'm not doing so well with it, but it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So it's gonna be all right. Another day.